Let the assembly say, praise Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
At this time, I ask that we all stand as we go into prayer. Yahweh, we told you for just being there for us each and every day. Yahweh, we told you for sending us up and down the roadways safely. Yahweh, we told you for your protection, your healing, your guidance, everything that you do for us. Even if we may forget some things or not see some things that you do for us, Yahweh, we give this moment right now to give you Todah and to say hallelujah to all the things that you have done for us. And Yahweh, continue to be with us through these last days. Continue to show your people that you have all power. Show your people that they can rely on you every step of the way. Continue to guide our footsteps down this straight and narrow path that leads to salvation, and continue to have your people to rely solely on you and to be with you every step of the way, and to know that anything we may go throughout our lives, that you will see us through all trials and tribulation. And I will show your people that we have victory as long as we stay with you, as long as we continue to follow your ways and fear you. And Yahweh, continue to show us, teach us, prepare us along the way. Prepare us not only for the days we're in now, but prepare us for days that are to come. And have us so prepared, Yahweh, that anything that comes our way throughout this lifetime, we will know to rely on you. We will know that you will see us through any dark days that come along the way. And we told you, Yahweh, even for your Ruach HaKodesh, to be able to dwell within our vessels, those that are sincere and wholehearted, and to be able to guide us into all truth, to be able to see us through all evil, see us through everything that may come upon the face of the earth. And Yahweh, have your Ruach continue to strengthen us through the way, and show us that we do need your Ruach in order to make it through these last days. And Yahweh, continue to be against all that are against you and your people. Continue to be against those that may write rules and books to go against your people. Continue to be against all that hate Israel, all that seek to devour Israel. And Yahweh, turn those things to them and devour them, and to show them their evil ways, and show them they will not succeed and to conquering Israel. But show Israel that we will always have victory as long as we are with you. And Yahweh, we wait patiently for the day when we can see your face in peace, and you will welcome us with open arms into your almighty kingdom. And in Yahshua HaMashiach's name we pray. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
House of Israel, you may be seated. Say Shabbat Shalom once again, Israel.
Shalom, Deacon Reginald.
And say Shabbat Shalom all that are tuning in on the live stream. This day I want to just speak to Israel about how Yahweh looks out for his people. And I want the word, we all can agree, the word hits on all of us. None of us are exempt from Yahweh's word. The word of Yahweh, Torah of Yahweh, is beneficial to all of us. It teaches us, it prepares us, it does all things for us to get us ready to stand to be Yahweh's people. But this day especially, I want to focus on those that are newly learning to this way of life, because you always, throughout this way of life, you always want to have a newly coming person coming to Almighty Yahweh. Even up until that last hour, Yahweh can call somebody and say, come out. And he opened their eyes right at the last minute That's serious. And to be able to walk in his ways, even though it's at that last hour. But I say, Israel, when you awaken to Almighty Yahweh, continue to stay with him, because you don't know how Baruch you are that Yahweh opens your eyes to this way of life. And this way of life is so easy. This way of life is so straight. Yahweh make it so straight and smooth for you. All you had to do is abide in. All you had to do is obey his commands, what he says. And it is so easy. I am not going to stand up here and say, okay, it's going to be so easy. You ain't going to have to go through any trials, tribulations. It's just going to be a smooth walk to salvation. No, we all going to have to go through trials and tribulations. But when you come to Yahweh and you are sincere before Yahweh, he'll make your life even that much better. Just following him. Everything, you'll look around and see everything start to come together. Your household, everything will come together in the greatness of Almighty Yahweh. And we can't look at different things that Yahweh has done for us in life and think that we have done that with our hands. I want to show you in the Torah that everything that has been done through you, it is because of Almighty Yahweh. So we always had to give him honor and the kabod, not ourselves. We can't put ourselves in that situation where we gonna honor ourselves. We gonna put ourselves out there like we are somebody special. The only time you are someone special is when you do Yahweh's will. Then you are special before his eyes. And that's the only person we want to please, him and his son, Yahshua HaMashiach. So, like I said, those that are newly learning this way of life, it is so exciting to just, I know, I can speak on it because I know when I first came to this way, it was just so exciting just to know, wow, this is the way. I'm finally hearing the truth. And then some may not even know that this is you in this book. The Hebrew Israelites, you know the world portray white people to be the people in this book. But it was the people of color, black people that were in this book that followed Almighty Yahweh and served him. And just to know that gets you excited too, because then now you can relate with everything in the book because it is of you, Israel. So those that are newly learning, when you come to this way of life and you get excited and you like, wow, man, I got so much to learn. I just want to learn everything. Calm down. Take your time. This is a lifetime of learning. Yahweh give you enough time in this lifetime to get it right. Whatever you had to do in this life, each and every person have a duty in this life that they have to abide in. And whatever Yahweh placed on you, you just calm down and just follow Yahweh and adhere to his word and just continue to follow him. We have to follow him. We can't go ahead of Almighty Yahweh. Anytime we go ahead of Almighty Yahweh, things will fail. But when we follow Yahweh and do what he says, man, your life will be so much better. Everything will start coming together. It's just like, yeah, you're going to enjoy it being in his almighty kingdom. I think I mentioned this last week. Yahweh even give you a good life in this lifetime also. A tough life. You can enjoy things in this lifetime. It's not going to always be you down all the time, you depressed, you stressed out. When you know Almighty Yahweh, a lot of those things, like before you knew Yahweh, they used to get on your nerves, they used to irk you, make you angry, stress you out. Those things don't even bother you no more. because you know Yahweh. You know Yahweh is going to take care of everything. Yahweh is in control of everything, right, Israel? So if he is in control of everything that goes on in the universe, following him should be simple. It should be easy, because when you walk in the footsteps of Yahshua HaMashiach, he's going to take care of you no matter what. All that walked before Almighty Yahweh and served him, yes, went through trials and tribulations. Some died and were killed. Some were beaten. But guess what? Yahweh still knows whose is his. And those that are his, there's going to be a day when all his people are going to rise. Just like what Yahshua HaMashiach showed you in this earth. One day, everyone going to rise that are his, and is going to see the beautiful, I don't even know if this is a word, beautifulness, the excellence of him in that kingdom. And it'll be well worth it. All the things you've done in this lifetime be well worth it. So stay with Yahweh no matter how dark the path may get. Those that are newly learning, yes, your time going to be on your path, because you just coming out of the world and now you see the truth, or he going to be angry. But guess what? Yahweh is not going to leave you or forsake you. Yahweh is not like man. He shows you, he tells you, he's not like the world. Yahweh is fair, he's just, and if you follow him to the end of your days, you will see life again. You're living right now to live again. So Israel, tell you, the title of this message and everything you do in life, always put Yahweh first. No matter what, anything you do, everything you put your hand to, put Yahweh first. Like I said, if we don't put Yahweh first in anything in our lives, it's going to fail. We wonder why sometimes we do certain things, we go ahead of Almighty Yahweh, and it don't work out. Guess what? You didn't put Yahweh first. Go to him, continue to cry out to him, pray to him, and everything. You don't care what it is. People play instrument, Yahweh first, because Yahweh will guide your hands in whatever you playing, and he will see you are sincere and want to learn of him and learn of that instrument, whatever you are playing, because it is for the goodness of his people, the goodness of Almighty Yahweh. Those that may cook, hey, Baruch your hands, even in your trades, Israel, wherever you are in the world, whatever you do at your jobs, he will Baruch your hands, that it will be successful. But we can only be successful if we put Yahweh first. Plain and simple. And that sounds easy, but a lot of people, they want to run ahead of Almighty Yahweh. And then when we come to this way, when we first come to this way, don't ever say, okay, I got it. I read the book front and back. Oh, I got everything. No, this is a lifetime of learning. Slow down. You have to learn. He says, Shema, Yisrael. Hear the word. Learn it, Yisrael. Let it soak in. Let it marinate. So one day you will be ready and you will stand wholeheartedly for Almighty Yahweh. Your faith will not waver. You will trust wholeheartedly in him, because you know that he is who he is, the great I am. So Israel, let's get into this message. And like I said, the word hits on all of us, but especially I want to focus on those that are newly learning to this way of life. Let's go to the book of Proverbs. I'm going to stay in Proverbs a couple of times and Yeshaya a little bit also, to show you how Yahweh gives us benefits. And everything you do in life, put Yahweh first. But Yahweh, everything, if you put him first, I want to show you the great benefits that come with it. You can't tell me you serving Yahweh and you sincere and wholehearted and nothing great is happening in your life. Nothing tough is happening in your life. Yahweh hasn't baruched you in your life. Yahweh will make you prosper. He will do all these things for you if we would just seek him. Seek Yahweh while he may be found. Call upon him while he is yet near. Seek him out. Even throughout the Torah, he says, try him, test him, see how tough he is. All you got to do is try him and see. But a lot of people, they don't want to do that. You don't even want to try him because you don't want to obey his commands. Proverbs 3, I'm going to start at verse 5. Trust in Yahweh with all your heart, Israel, and lean not on your own understanding. Like I said, you can't go throughout life without Yahweh. You can't lean on your own understanding, thinking you know it all, thinking, okay, I don't need Yahweh, I got this. Thinking you just going to just take over and just think you somebody great. He say, slow down. Lean not on your own understanding. Yahweh will give you wisdom and understanding. But you had to do something first before he gives you that. You had to fear him. Revere him. Fear him. Then he'll know, okay, you honor Yahweh. You honor him. Then he'll know, okay, you ready to learn the word of Almighty Yahweh. You ready to get into, even after you get the milk, then now you ready for the strong food. Now you ready. But Yahweh say, slow down. Don't lean on your own understanding. This is a lifetime of learning. In all your ways, acknowledge him. See that? Acknowledge him. Everything you do in life, put him first. Like it said in the message, right? Put Yahweh first. Acknowledge him. Because he is the great I am. And he will make your path straight. See that? I just mentioned that. When you walking in the path that leads to salvation, he'll make it so straight for you, so smooth, straightforward. Just all you have to do is do what he says. But then when we don't want to do what he says and we go to the right or to the left, we get off the path, then we taking detours, then we going places we shouldn't have been. Then we getting ourselves in trouble. He said even the paths of the evil, they are crooked. They go all which way instead of staying firm straight ahead. Just like them horses out on that race, got the little blinders on the side. They focusing on what's ahead. They ain't worried about what's right or left. You got to focus on what's ahead. Because what's ahead is what you want to receive. That's salvation. All the stuff that's on the right and the left, that's all the stuff that the world, that's all the stuff that Shaitan wants to show you and say, oh, no, this better over here. No, you want to focus over here. No. Yahweh makes a straight, narrow path. And it says narrow also. So, so narrow where you ever been on a tightrope. You see people walking on tight ropes. I don't understand this, but they walk on the tight ropes all the way up 50 feet in the air. And you can see how they had to balance, but it's only one person has to go at a time. Can't have the 2 people, 3 people trying to get path. No, it's only you. And that's to show you that you have to focus on yourself. You can't focus on anybody to the right or to the left, mom, dad, sister, brother. You have to focus on yourself so you'll be able to make it to the end. See that? That's why it's straight and narrow, but wide is the road that leads to destruction. Oh, everybody coming through there. See, but no, Yahweh ain't in no big crowds. But when you see where he says few people go through things, the faithful few, the remnant, that's the part you want to be in. You want to be in that remnant You want to be in the few, no matter how people may try to embarrass you, because come on now, you the only one going to the Shabbat at work. You the only one that's following Yahweh. People gonna make fun of you, but so what? You are Yahweh's chosen. You are set apart. So yeah, you gonna be embarrassed. You gonna be mocked. But who cares? Yahshua HaMashiach, what happened to him? Well, he had to go through many things walking that way. And he showed you that you can do it. He showed you that you can make it. And even when this body, this vessel, this flesh might die, guess what? It will rise again, Israel. So, like I said, don't do anything without acknowledging Almighty Yahweh. Put him first, because he will make everything you do prosper. He will baruch you, Israel. It says, do not be wise in your own eyes. See, don't think you are somebody great. You think you are scholarly. You think, okay, you know how I done seen us as people who get educated, go to different colleges, and then start talking like them. And I'm like, come on, that's not even you. Be yourself before Almighty Yahweh. Yahweh, like I said, if he see you are sincere and you want to know this, he will give you wisdom and understanding. And also, you had to ask also. Then it said if you didn't get it because you asked not. So ask for the things that you need, Israel. If you want to learn his Torah, the deep mysteries of his Torah, you want wisdom and understanding so you can make it through this life, ask for it. Yahweh will provide it for you. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear Yahweh and shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. Like I said, Yahweh will provide for you. He will baruch you. And if we don't honor him first, everything around us is going to fail. And we're going to wonder why certain things are happening in our lives. Even some that might be, will say they with you, but they not being sincere about it. They come to Almighty Yahweh, but they like, okay, I'm just here, just like the church. Come on now. When I know I'm speaking for myself because I don't want to offend nobody. You ain't talking about me. I'm talking about myself. When I was out there in Christianity in the church, I was just going just to be going. I'm thinking, okay, if I show up, then that's pleasing before Almighty Yahweh. But it's not. You had to be sincere. You had to do this because you want it. Ain't nobody, Yahweh ain't gonna force you to know, to learn this, force you to come to him. That's why I said you can't be like the church when you come to Almighty Yahweh. You got to come all the way out. Don't be sitting in the assembly, come before Yahweh and say, yeah, I'm here. I just can't wait for it to be over, the Shabbat, so I can go out and go shopping and look at the game. You can't have that mindset, Israel. Like I said, we have to honor Yahweh and put him first. Let's go to Yeshua. Yeshua 47. I'm going to start at verse 10. So you have trusted in your wickedness and have said, no one sees me. Your wisdom and knowledge mislead you when you say to yourself, I am, and there is none beside me. See that, being proud. See that, thinking you got it like that. Like I said, he said, don't lean on your own understanding. But then you have people, they do things before Almighty Yahweh and think he don't even see it. Really? You think he doesn't see? Yahweh sees everything. Well, I believe I can't say it, with the eyes of Yahweh 10 times brighter than the sun. He can see everything, so you can't fool Almighty Yahweh. But this is what he'll do to you. I'm going to go into the benefits, but right now, I'm going to show you this is what he'll do to you if you're not sincere, if you just shucking and jiving, you messing around and think Yahweh don't see. It says, verse 11, disaster will come upon you, and you will not know how to conjure it away. See that when disaster come your way, you ain't going to know what to do. You're going to be panicking. You're like, man, I need something, whatever, to just take it away, please. You ain't going to know what to do. Yahweh just going to come out of nowhere. He ain't even going to warn you or anything. And disaster is just going to fall on your head. A calamity will fall upon you that you cannot ward off with a ransom. Now, you know, you got people in this earth that got so much riches, got so much money, billions, trillions. I mean, can't even count how much people have in this world. They think they can buy their way out of anything. They need so much money. Yeah, give you this, give you that. I can get myself out of anything. But you ain't going to get your way out of Almighty Yahweh, his wrath. You ain't going to buy your way into his kingdom. Now, I'm going to show you what he say about the rich, those that oppress you, those that keep wages from you, Israel. Yahweh says there's going to be a day for them. They're enjoying it now, but then there's going to be a day where he going to come and they ain't going to know where it's coming from. As it says right here, the calamity will fall upon you that you cannot ward off with a ransom. It says a catastrophe you cannot foresee will suddenly come upon you. See that? You ain't going to be able to see it. Yahweh ain't going to tell you, all right, on such and such day, I'm going to come at you and I'm going to bring my wrath so you can prepare for it. No. Yahweh, when he strikes, you ain't going to know what to do. You ain't going to be prepared. The world can act like they big and bad all they want. The world can act like we got all this weaponry, all these things we can go against Yahweh. But guess what? Yahweh can do anything. He can speak your existence out. He just say, be gone. You gone. He can command all of you all of his enemies to fight each other. We've seen that in the Torah. Yahweh can do whatever he pleases, but the mindset of man is so just terrible. And that's only a mindset of Shaitan. Because no person in their right mind that has a sound mind would think they're going to go up against Yahweh and win. No one in their right mind or sound mind will think that, okay, I'm going to get in the kingdom even though I'm doing wickedness. But guess what? There's people in this world that think, okay, even all the dirt we've done in this earth, they still going to be able to go into the kingdom. Ain't that foolishness? That's sad. But guess what? Pray that you don't have a mindset like that, Israel. Continue to pray for a sound mind. Because guess what? Yahweh even said he'd give you a reprobate mind. If you don't love what? His truth. If you don't know half of it. Yahweh's truth is for all that want it. And Yahweh, I'm thinking Yahweh knows what's best for us. Yahweh made all things. And he will provide you even that gift of salvation if we just walk in it. Like I said, this way of life ain't hard at all. We make it hard. We the ones that always go against Yahweh. We always rebel. We always complain. He got mad at Israel for even complaining in the wilderness. After he showed you, he took Pharaoh and his people down. He was leading, like I said, let Yahweh lead you. He was leading them to a tough land. But they was complaining. Why you bring us out here? You bring us out here to die? And those words came back to bite them, didn't it? Yes. You out there wandering for 40 years because of your disobedience. See that? But when we come to Almighty Yahweh, we ain't going to be wandering all our lives, we gonna know the way that leads to salvation. It ain't gonna be hard for us if we have a sincere love, a sincere heart to follow Yahweh. But let's get this. Talked about the rich. Let's bring the rich into it. Since there's a lot of people out here, a lot of money. Can you imagine all the money that these people have? There shouldn't even be no poverty.
Thank you. Come on.
I mean, you could feed everybody in the world. But no, you have greedy people that just think about themselves, think they're like that. They think they proud, thinking, okay, I'm going to continually hold them down. I'm going to continually take from them and think they're going to get away with it. And you don't think Yahweh is angry with that? Come on now. Yahweh sees it and he's going to pay him back. Let's see how he... James chapter 5. James 5 says, now listen, you rich people. Look at that. See, he started off. Now listen, got something for you. The rich people weep and wail because of the misery that is coming upon you. See that? Look at that. Y'all better get yourself together because something coming. It ain't gonna delay. See, your wealth has rotted, and moths have eaten your clothes. Your gold and silver are corroded. Can you imagine? You got so much wealth. You got so much money, clothes just sitting. The stuff is just eating away. Moths just eating up your stuff. So much my gold and silver is just corroding.
Wow. Cool, Rustin.
And look what it says. Their corrosion will testify against you and eat your flesh like fire. See that corrosion, it keep eating away at whatever it's eating until it devours it. And Yahweh says that same thing is going to come to you. Because you loved your wealth, you hoarded, you just held back wages from his people. Continue to let them suffer, okay? Whatever this, all that corrosion that's going on in your gold, your silver is going to happen on you also. It says you have hoarded wealth in the last days. Are we in the last days, Israel? You see, they hoard wealth. They keep all this stuff. What they gonna do with it? I mean, you only gonna live but for so long. But then when you die, you can't take it with you. So why are you hoarding stuff? Don't make sense at all. It says the wages you failed to pay the workmen who mowed your fields are crying out against you. All of us, we had to go each and every day and work and work and work. And you know you're not paid what you do, Israel. They pay you low wages. They don't care about you. Then look, you get your check and then they take more out. I'm like, you already not paying me what I'm worth, but now you take more out my check. See, but yeah, you don't think Yahweh sees that? See, I know sometimes we cry out because we have 2-3 jobs sometimes just to get over, and you don't think people crying out like, man, I need to just feed my family. I gotta do this and that. You don't think Yahweh hear those cries? Just like when the blood of a thing poured out in the streets, one of Yahweh's, it cries out to him. You don't think he hears those things? Yahweh does not like to see us suffer. And like I said, it's going to be a day where he's going to show you that he was with you, Israel. If you don't already know that now, then that day he's going to show you who Yahweh is and who he is with. The whole world's going to see who Yahweh was truly with. And it says the cries of the harvesters have reached the ears of Almighty Yahweh. You have lived on earth in luxury and self-indulgence. See, you just living in life. Just doing whatever you please. You just laughing it up. Just buying land, buying islands. You just doing what you want to do. Don't care about little Israel. See that? But guess what? You enjoying life now. But like we always say, it's gonna be a reversal. You know, Israel didn't enjoy the life to the fullest now. When you think they're gonna enjoy life, it's gonna be in the Almighty Kingdom. And then where you think you gonna be suffering because you enjoyed it now. So go ahead and keep living it up. Continue to take wages from Yahweh's people, but guess what? Those things are coming to a close. So like he says, now listen, you rich people. You all gonna have to wail and weep because there's something coming for you. You have fattened yourselves in the day of slaughter. You have condemned and murdered innocent men. Haven't they done that? See, every day, murder, innocent. Every day you got to hear something on the news. It says, who were not opposing you. We had done nothing to you. All we want to do is live life serving Almighty Yahweh. Just to do whatever we can to just serve him and do his will. And you know the world always want to come on your side and want to terrorize you. Guess what? Yahweh is going to come on their side and terrorize them. The way they terrorize you in this life, guess what? They're going to have to receive that also. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Let's go back to the Proverbs. Like I said, it's beneficial following Almighty Yahweh, because don't tell me you living this way of life and it's just life is so hard, you know, nothing's going your way. You serving Yahweh. No, the benefits is going to outweigh the bad things that happen in your life, Israel. You just have to serve Yahweh correctly, right? You can't serve him any kind of way. Or yeah, the bad things are going to outweigh the good. But like I said, once you come to Yahweh, you show him you sincere, you continue down the way, Yahweh will continue to make your life better and better. All right, and speak on that because I've seen my life. Proverbs 16. I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, commit to Yahweh whatever you do. Commit. Make a commitment, Israel. Tell Yahweh, I will follow you throughout all my days. Commit to him. Don't halfway commit and say, okay, I'm going to do sometimes. So, no, we had the commitment is something you follow through with. We do things in the world. We commit to things in the world. We follow through with those things until the end. So the most important thing in this life, following this way of life, following Yahweh, should be easy to commit to him because he is the only one that's going to provide you salvation. So it says commit to Yahweh whatever you do and your plans will succeed. See that? Nothing in your life will fail as long as you put Yahweh first. Yahweh ain't going to have his people out here and fail. Like I said, when you following Almighty Yahweh and he have you in this world, you always going to have the victory, Israel. Yahweh works out everything for his own end. See that? Everything for his own end. So he is in control of everything. We may see different things in the earth. Shaitan do different things. He come at us with different things. And like, man, why Yahweh allow these things? Why he do these things? Yahweh is a purpose for everything. Don't think, okay, something happening to you and it's like Yahweh got past Yahweh. Like, man, Yahweh, I wish you had seen that. No, it's a purpose to everything we go throughout life. The trials and tribulations we go through is to strengthen us, Israel. He'll see you through one trial. You was at first was like, man, I don't know how you can get me through this one. But he did it. Another trial to come your way. You like, all right, yeah, I think he'll bring me through this. So he got me through the last one. He did it. Another one, he like, you know what? Yahweh brought me through the last two. Those seem like I ain't know how he's gonna do it, but he did it. I'm gonna trust in him now. I know he gonna bring me out. He did it again. So, like I said, he continues to strengthen us throughout all our trials until we get to that point where we stand tall. We have so much faith and trust in him, we won't even waver. We'll just let it roll off of us, knowing that, okay, this trial must come our way, but Yahweh has it. Yahweh will see us through all our trials and tribulations. It says Yahweh works out everything for his own ends, even the wicked for a day of disaster. See that? The wicked ain't getting away. You think you're going through trials and tribulations? Yeah, but look, the wicked, they may seem like they're getting away with things now, but they're not going to get away. Yahweh detests all the proud of heart. Be sure of this, they will not go unpunished. See, he hates a proud person because they lift themselves up, even to the point when they think they better than Almighty Yahweh. That's why he hates the proud. Don't lift yourself up. Yahweh says he will lift you up. Humble yourself before him. He will lift you up, Israel. Don't think, okay, we Israel, man. We gotta lift ourselves up, man. We the true people. No. Humble yourself. We got some work to do, Israel. We got to serve Yahweh and serve him wholeheartedly. And then when your work is complete at the end, Yahweh will exalt you. Then and only then we can be exalted, and the whole world will recognize who the true people of Israel are. Yeah. It says through love and faithfulness, sin is atoned for. See that? Love and faith. Look, they go hand in hand. You are Yahweh, Almighty Yahweh, you gotta be faithful to him. If you faithful to him, that means you are Yahweh him. Come on now, we can't say we love him and we're not faithful. If a lot of people say they love you, you know how the world says, oh, I love you and all, they don't really mean it. They just trying to get something out of you. But when you truly are Yahweh and you are faithful to him, Yahweh say he will forgive your sins. That's serious, because all of sin and come short of the kabbalah of Yahweh. But Yahweh said he will forgive your sins. And it was only because of his son. So we got to recognize his son, Yahshua HaMashiach, what he did for the nation, even for the whole world. He gave up his life so you will have an opportunity at eternal life. It says through the fear of Yahweh, a man avoids evil. See that? You got to fear him. You got to reverence him, Israel. It says when a man's ways are pleasing to Yahweh, I like this. When a man's ways are pleasing to Yahweh, he makes even his enemies live at peace with him. You all believe that, Israel? I've seen that in my life. That's serious right there. An enemy, somebody that hates you. Yahweh say, okay, I'm going to quell that superiority before them. Where I was working with somebody, thought they was superior, thought they was the boss. You know, they kept nagging, doing all these things. And then one day, Yahweh took that away, and the person don't even lift up their voice like that anymore. I mean, Yahweh just bust that person down. Like I said, but when your ways are pleasing, it gotta be pleasing before Yahweh. He'll make even your enemies live at peace with you. See that? See what he can do for you, Israel? That's a benefit, ain't it? Because the enemies, they get on your nerves, your last nerves. They continue night and day. But to have Yahweh say, okay, leave my child alone. Calm that down. And then just like that, a different person. That ain't nothing but Yahweh, Israel. Now, I want to even go back to even different messengers, prophets. The same thing happened to them. They were pleasing before Yahweh. They did what Yahweh commanded, and Yahweh quelled some of the things before them, some of the people before them. He was baruching them in so much so way that, let me go to it. I want to go to Joseph or Yousef. This was amazing. 'Cause you know how you was before Almighty Yahweh. And it was sad what his brothers did to him. They, hated his dreams, his gift that he had. But look, please don't hate a person because of a gift that Yahweh had given them. Yahweh gives all of his children gifts. If we would stop focusing on other people's gifts and focus on ourselves, we could work in our gifts and see how amazing Yahweh has worked in our lives. Stop focusing on other people all the time. But let's Genesis 39, I'm going to start it. Because he was sold. And he was in Potiphar's house. So Genesis 39, I'm going to start at 1. It says, Now Yousef had been taken down to Egypt, and Potiphar, an Egyptian who was one of Pharaoh's officials, the captain of the guard, bought him from the Ishmaelites who had taken him there. And Yahweh was with Yousef, and he prospered. See that? When Yahweh is with you, you will prosper whatever you do, Israel. And he lived in the house of his Egyptian master. And when his master saw that Yahweh was with him and that Yahweh gave him success in everything he did, Yousef found favor in his eyes and became his attendant. And people don't even know. Didn't it say the world ain't even worthy of you? People don't even know people sometimes that are around you. Their lives are Baruch because they are in the vicinity of you. They don't even realize it. This is what happened to Yousef. It says, Yousef found favor in his eyes and became his attendant. And Potiphar put him in charge of his household, and he entrusted to his care everything he owned. That's serious. He like, all right, everything I got, take care of it. Now, that's some trust now. But he's seen, okay, now, you know what? Yahweh is with this man. I trust in him. From the time he put him in charge of his household and all of that he owned, Yahweh baruched the household of the Egyptian because of Yousef. See that? All because of this man. He was baruched also. That's why I say some that are in your vicinity, those that are with you, they don't even know how baruched they are because they are with you. The blessing of Yahweh was on everything Potiphar had, both in the house and in the field. Look at that. Yahweh baruched that man's house and the field because of Yousef. So he left and Yousef cared everything he had. With Yousef in charge, he did not concern himself with anything except the food he ate. That's serious. You put the man in charge. He's like, man, you know what? Yahweh with this, man. I'm getting baruched, man. Just everything is working out in my household. Everything working out in the field. Wow. You just stay. But Shaitan always got to come and mess something up. Shaitan don't like saying, okay, you prospering? No, what? And then he prospering also? No, I got to mess this up. And how he messed it up? He got into Potiphar's wife. And his wife tried to get Yousef to sleep with her and do all these things with her. And the man did not budge. He's like, nah, I serve Yahweh. That's why I said, when you come out and you serve Yahweh sincerely, all the sins and all the things that you might have used to done in the past, you don't even want to think about them no more. Those things don't even come to your mind. This man, he kept refusing Potiphar's wife. But I want to go down to verse 19. Because she accused them. You know, if sometimes when people can't find something about you, what they gonna do? They lie. They lie on you. Didn't they do that to Yahshua HaMashiach?
Yes, sir.
Verse 19, when his master heard the story, his wife told him, saying, "This is how your servant treated me." He burned with anger. Now, you knew this man was with Yahweh. You knew how you put him in charge of everything you did. Now, all of a sudden, your wife come and say something like that. That should have rang an alarm in your head. Like, that don't even sound like something he would have done. But he went on ahead and listened to her. And it was like angry. See, the anger took control of him. And says Yousef's master took him and put him in prison, the place where the king's prisoners were confined. But Yahweh was with this man. Look how he just Baruch Yousef even in prison. But while Yousef was there in the prison, Yahweh was with him. He showed him kindness and granted him favor in the eyes of the prison warden. See that? So the warden put Yousef in charge of all those held in prison, and he was made responsible for all that was done there. The warden paid no attention to anything under Yousef's care because Yahweh was with Yousef and gave him success in whatever he did. Ain't that serious? Yahweh said, okay, now you blame my servant, you blame my child of this, you lied about him. Okay, I'll fix y'all. I'm gonna fix it in a way where he gonna be in charge in the prison. Because Yahweh was with him. He didn't bend, he didn't budge. He stayed with Yahweh. Because you know, men nowadays, you know how men mind nowadays. Somebody wife come up and try to seduce them, try to get them to sleep. You know in an instant somebody do it in this lifetime. But those that are with Yahweh, stay away from sin. He said, hate evil. Now, like I said, if you with Yahweh, you know Yahweh, you sincere before Yahweh, you know I ain't going to bend or budge. I'm going to just serve Yahweh. I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. If I don't, then you know it's going to be consequences. Right, bro? Let's go to the book of Exodus, because I want to show you how when we just read, it says commit to Almighty Yahweh, right, Israel? So, Exodus 19, I want to show you how Israel committed to Almighty Yahweh, but did they really commit to him? Did they actually do everything Yahweh said? So, let's go to Exodus 19, start at verse 3. Then Moshe went up to Yahweh, and Yahweh called to him from the mountain and said, "This is what you ought to say to the house of Jacob, and what you ought to tell the people of Israel. You yourselves have seen what I did to Egypt, and now I carried you on eagle's wings and brought you to myself." Now, it's going to be the day when he's going to do the same thing, Israel. Now, if you obey me fully and keep my covenant, it says fully, keep my covenant, then out of all nations you will be my treasured possession. See that? A treasure. Yahweh look, see how the world, they cover their treasures, they like their jewels and stuff like that. But those things they beautiful. They look nice. Rubies, diamonds, all those things. See how the world, they covered those things. But Yahweh sees you as his treasure. He don't care about what the world and material things, but he said you are his treasure. And the treasure is worth a lot, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
So he said you worth a lot in his eyes. I don't care what the world has, all the riches the world has. You that follow Yahweh and are sincere, and you do this to the end of your days, you are his treasure. You an apple of his eyes. It says, although the whole earth is mine, you will be for me a kingdom of priests and a Kodesh nation. See that? Even though the whole world is his, he's just looking to his children that is doing his will. You are supposed to be a Kodesh nation, Israel. That's why I always say we have to live like it. Even with dressing, speaking, everything, you have to live like you are a Kodesh people. You are royalty. Don't follow the world. You got the summertime come out. You know what's going to happen. People outside, they just dress any kind of way, showing all types of flesh. Don't care. But Israel, you know better. Cover up. You know better. Be presentable before Yahweh. You are Kodesh. And I blame the world for this, because the world, they portray different things in the world, and then we as a people, we want to be like the world. We want to be like the different artists, the different singers, everything, and you see how they don't cover up, but they making all these millions of dollars, and we think, okay, that's how life is. No, life before Yahweh have to be Kodesh. You have to look like you are royalty, Israel. Don't be afraid to dress neatly before Almighty Yahweh. Don't be afraid to speak presentable before Almighty Yahweh. You don't have to follow the world. The world, you see, out into the world, you hear cussing and all this other stuff. People don't care. But you, Israel, you are different people. You are set apart. This is, these are the words you are to speak to the Israelites. So Moshe went back and summoned the elders of the people and set before them all the words Yahweh had commanded him to speak. And the people all responded together, we will do everything Yahweh has said. Don't that sound like a commitment?
Yes.
But did they actually commit fully to Almighty Yahweh? See, we can't speak something and then don't carry it out. Yahweh don't even like, okay, you saying things. He wants you to live this way out. I don't care what you say, okay, yeah, we, the Israelites, we Hebrew Israelites and all this other stuff, we love Yahweh. But if you ain't actually living it out, Yahweh don't care nothing about that. You just speak, you just talking, you just wasting air. But they said, we will do everything Yahweh has said. So Moshe brought the answer back to Yahweh. And you can imagine Yahweh knows things before you even do it. He already knew, okay, yeah, they're going to say they're going to commit to me. Yeah, they're going to say they're going to do everything I said. But let's fast forward. Look what you just said right there. Fast forward. Look what you said right there. Didn't you say you will do everything Yahweh has commanded? But right here, you slipped up. Right there, you slipped up. You didn't keep the Shabbat. You didn't keep the feast days. Yahweh sees. We can't commit to him and not do what he commands. When we commit, we have to do everything that he says. Right, Israel? Herbs. I'm going to go to Proverbs 2. This is beautiful. Proverbs 2, how he breaks down even how he gives wisdom. We should all want wisdom from Almighty Yahweh. We shouldn't want wisdom from the world, because wisdom from the world is foolishness. The world thinks they know everything. We, as a people, we believe everything they say. But then when anyone say, what thus says Yahweh? Oh, yeah, I don't believe it. I don't. What? No, I don't. But they say, oh, Big Bang Theory. You know, it just created everything. That's how everybody came in existence. Wow, really? That's cool. But what thus says Yahweh? Damn, nobody want to hear that. Proverbs 2 says, my son, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you, turning your ear to wisdom and applying your heart to understanding, if you call out for insight and cry aloud for understanding, and if you look for it as for silver and search for it as for hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of Yahweh and find the knowledge of Yahweh. See that how people, like we were just saying, how people they search in the earth for their treasures, for the jewels, the diamonds. I mean, they put work into finding all these things because they worth a lot. But if we put all that into Yahweh and his word, Yahweh will give us wisdom and understanding, because he's saying you searching, you want to know his ways. Yahweh will provide it for you. He says you will understand the fear of Yahweh and find knowledge of Yahweh. For Yahweh gives wisdom, and from his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. He holds victory in store for the upright. See that victory? Like that song you sing, victory is mine. See that? You only get victory if you on Yahweh's side. He is a shield to those who walk in blameless, for he guards the course of the just and protect the way of his faithful ones. See that, Israel? We walking in this wicked world, but Yahweh is going to see you through the way. He's going to protect you. Then you understand what is right and just and fair, every tough path. You will know how to walk in this way of life. It ain't gonna be no asking, man. I don't know how I'm supposed to obey, how I'm supposed to do the will of Yahweh. Yahweh will put it to you so much so it'll be a part of you, and it's just like life. Like you always say, relax before Almighty Yahweh. There's nothing to be stiff about, and y'all don't know how to serve him. No, if you just let go, let Yahweh take control, Yahweh will show you how to walk. It says, for wisdom is your heart, and knowledge will be pleasant to your soul. Don't follow Yahweh. Ain't it so pleasant, Israel? Ain't keeping his Torah, ain't it so pleasant, Israel? The Shabbat, when it come around, ain't you so glad, Israel? That's what it does to you, Israel. When we are sincere before Yahweh, we can't wait to do everything that Yahweh commands. It says, discretion will protect you and understand and understanding will guard you. Wisdom will save you from the ways of wicked men, from men whose words are perverse, who leave the straight paths to walk in dark ways. See that? If you leave the straight path, that means you once knew what the right way was. But you chose to go away from it because you like what was over to the right. You like what was over to the left. You ain't want to stay on the straight path that led to salvation. And see, that wisdom will save you from wicked men. You know, people you used to hang with back in the day, you probably still have contact with. They try to get you like, you know what, man, we gotta do it like back in the day, man. We gotta go back out here, you know, you can break one Shabbat, man. Just hang out with us one Saturday, man. Just come on, man. Like old times. You know. Can't do it. See there, Yahweh gives you that wisdom, like, no, supposed to do, follow the Shabbat. You're supposed to do what Yahweh commands. And then you go out there, something bad gonna happen. Because Yahweh gonna show you shouldn't have done it. Shame on you. I've been there, the days past, knew, okay, yeah, certain time I wasn't supposed to be this place, that place. And then stuff just went awry, stuff started failing, going wrong. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is a sign. Yahweh get your attention one way or the other now. Now it says, who delight in doing wrong and rejoice in perverseness of evil, whose paths are crooked and who are devious in their ways. See that? Talk to people about Yahweh's word. Sometimes in the world, people don't want to hear it. But then you bring up something about the world, they lighten up. Oh yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. See that? It says, who delight in doing wrong and rejoice in the perverseness of evil. Verse 16 says, it will save you also from the adulteress, from the wayward wife with her seductive words, who has left the partner of her youth and ignored the covenant she made before Almighty Yahweh. That sounds like Israel, right? We strayed, went awry, went to all these different religions and all these things in the world. See that? Left our original Yahweh. Yahweh is the one that made you, created you, Israel. That's why we had to stay with him, because all this other stuff in the world is beneficial. All the other stuff in the world is all this going to do is lead to disaster. It says, for her house leads down to death, and her paths to the spirits of the dead. None who go to her return or attain the paths of life. See that? That's why it's all ever so important to stay on the path. Because once you get off the path, Yahweh showed you truth. Guess what? Yahweh can take his hand off of you. And you back in the world. And then you pretty much don't even want to come back to Almighty Yahweh. Because you ain't take it serious the first time. It says, thus you will walk in the ways of tough men and keep to the paths of righteous. That's why when you find somebody that's serving Yahweh, somebody that's sincere, I'm going to say family, we family. When you find somebody that like mine, stick with them, Israel. Because you ain't going to find a lot of people in this world that's following Yahweh that has a mindset to want to do his will. But when you find a person like that, stay with that person. For the upright will live in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. But the wicked will be cut off from the land, and the unfaithful will be torn from it. See that? So Yahweh has a place waiting for you, for the upright. Those that are serving him sincerely. But those that are not, those that are unfaithful, can be torn from it. And no pleasantness is going to be coming out of it. Weeping and gnashing of teeth. So like I said, I'm for sure Yahweh knows what's best for us. So we need to follow exact words of his. We can't leave nothing out. We can't omit something. No, we had to follow every word of Almighty Yahweh. Because what it say? Every word of Yahweh is pure. So we can't, like I said, we can't leave nothing out. You got some that just believe in the Old Testament, some that believe in New. You got to take the whole book in consideration. The whole book is beneficial for your salvation. If you omit something, then you're not going to know something that you were supposed to do, and you're going to omit yourself out of the kingdom. So like I said, we got to adhere to the whole book of Almighty Yahweh. Let's go to Yeshua. This is Isaiah 48. Isaiah 48:17 says, this is what Yahweh says, your Redeemer, the Kodesh one of Israel. I am Yahweh your Elohim, who teaches you what is best for you. See that? Yahweh knows what's best. Who directs you in the way you should go. See that? So Us relying on ourselves, relying on the world, ain't going to be beneficial. But Yahweh will show you how to walk in this way, what to do, what not to do, and you will be successful. You will make it to his kingdom. It says, if only you had paid attention to my commands, your shalom would have been like a river. That's serious. Your righteousness like the waves of the sea. Your descendants would have been like the sand. Your children like its numerous grains. Now, you know you can't count this sand. It's just so many grains of sand. That's how he's showing you it'd be so many of you. Their name, this is serious, their name would never be cut off nor destroyed before me. See that? Never be cut off. You don't want your name to be blotted out, do you? No, you always want your name to be in that book in the heavens. And then I bring this out. You all know that he also says he will give you a new name. Ain't that serious? A new name according to all the deeds that you have done on this earth. Those things that please Almighty Yahweh. Yahweh will give you specific name for you. That is serious. I don't want to say it without showing you. What is this? Isaiah. This is Isaiah 62. Isaiah 62 says, for Zion's sake, I will not keep silent. For Jerusalem's sake, I will not remain quiet. Till her righteousness shines out like the dawn, her salvation like a blazing torch. The nations will see your righteousness, and all kings your kabod. You will be called by a new name that the mouth of Yahweh will bestow. Ain't that serious? That's serious. You will be a crown of splendor in Yahweh's hand, a royal diadem in the hand of your Elohim. See that? We just talked about the treasures in Yahweh's hand. You know how people, they love their treasures in this life, but Yahweh sees you. Say, man, this is royalty. This is something special because they did my will in the midst of wickedness. In the midst of everyone going against them, they stayed with Almighty Yahweh. You don't think Yahweh is saying, wow, these people, man, these are my people. This is special to me. You don't think he is rejoicing in the heavens? All the Malachim are rejoicing because you are following Yahweh? And then even when somebody comes out of the world and newly to it, and they just hear the word of Yahweh and they just know, man, this is it. I'm going to serve him to the end of my days. You don't think they rejoicing in the heavens as well? Yahweh harvest that. Says no longer will they call you deserted or name your land desolate, but you will be called Hephzibah and your land Beulah, for Yahweh will take delight in you and your land will be married. Yeah. Just like he said, you were married unto him, Israel. He takes delight taking you as his. That's why we got to reverse that, Israel. We got to take delight just knowing that he is with us. We have Almighty Yahweh. We delight in that. We will follow him. We will do his will. Like I said, if we do this the way Yahweh commands it, Yahweh will baruch everything that you have, Israel. Yahweh will make everything prosper, and you just look around and say, wow, this happened. Wow. But Yahweh sees everything you're doing. He ain't gonna let none of your works go out of his sight. Everything that you do in his name, he sees it, and you will be well rewarded for it, Israel. Like benefit. Like, give me a new name. be wisdom, understanding, and the things that are beneficial ain't always money, Israel. Yahweh gives you different things in this lifetime that it far outweigh money. What about the Ruach HaKodesh? That far outweighs money. You gonna need that. Money ain't gonna get you past these last days through evil and wickedness going on in these last days. But the Ruach will. Like I said, Yahweh gives us plenty of things in this lifetime to baruch us, to make things prosper in our life. We have to see and open our eyes and serve him sincerely. Let's go to Isaiah again. Isaiah 57. I'm going to go to 57:18. It says, I have seen his ways, but I will heal him. Don't we need healing, Israel? I mean, not only physically, but we need healing spiritually in our minds. We have to be healed because we've been in this world. We have along with all these things in the world. But when you come to Almighty Yahweh, you can be healed of all these things. Just all the things that they've taught you that were false. Yahweh will heal you all these things that now you know truth. Now you know how to live. You don't have to be under that anymore. Yahweh will heal your mind so much so that, like I said, things don't bother you. You just know that Yahweh is with you. It says, I will guide him and restore comfort to him, creating praise on the lips of the mourners in Yisrael. See that right now, we can't even praise Yahweh the way we should in this life because of all the things we've gone through in this lifetime. But guess what? Yahweh going to have a day for you where you are really praise him. You are really going to cry. Because Yahweh say he wipe away tears from your eyes. Come on now. This Yahweh is going to create a day for you where you ain't going to want to stop praising him. And then to make it so much so better, he said he will harbor you by singing over you. That's what you want to make it to, Israel. It says, peace, peace, or shalom, shalom to those far and near, says Yahweh, and I will heal them. That's what we want. We want healing from Almighty Yahweh. We can't continue to be in this state of sin, this state of the old self, wanting to do our old self and continually follow the world. We need healing so we can follow Yahweh wholeheartedly and sincerely. Let's go to Malachi. This is Malachi chapter 3. Started verse 13. It says, you have said harsh things against me, says Yahweh. Yet you ask, what have we said against you? See, they're trying to play like, what? Against you, Yahweh? No, we hadn't said anything. Like a child. You heard them say something under their breath to you. You heard what it was, but then you ask them, what did you say? Oh, wait, what are you talking about? I ain't say nothing. That's how we are. When Yahweh confront us, like, okay, you have said some harsh things, and we act like we don't know what he's talking about. Yet you ask, what have we said against you? You have said it is futile to serve Yahweh. What did we gain by carrying out his requirements and going about like mourners before Almighty Yahweh? See that? You know how people are. Sometimes they go through this way of life, man. It's just always trial after trial, and we doing all this stuff, and nothing tough coming out of this. You know, what are we gonna get if we following Yahweh? See that? He said, what are we going to gain by carrying out his requirements and going about like mourners before Yahweh? But now we call the arrogant Baruch. Certainly the evildoers prosper, and even those who challenge Yahweh escape. See that? And then we see the people in the world, man, you see they're getting away with stuff. They prospering, man. They just living it up, man. They doing all types of evil. Look at that. But those that are with Yahweh know, okay, nah, let them go ahead and do what they do. They have a day coming their way. Don't be jealous of them. Don't want what they have, because guess what? Yahweh say, okay, I'll make you rich, I'll make you famous and all this other stuff. Then you forget Yahweh, because you living it up also. Yeah, I got with the world. Man, this is what life is all about. Then you start just soaking up the world and don't even care no more about Yahweh who? But guess what? You got told Yahweh for the little that he's given you, Israel. It might not seem much sometimes, but it is a lot. You just don't see it. But told Yahweh for the level he gives you, because Yahweh does things in your life just to get your attention, and so you can stay focused on him. He don't give you all them riches of the world, so you be focused on that. No, Yahweh gives you what you need, so you focus on him. Now it says, verse 16, then those who feared Yahweh talk to each other. See that? Like we talk to each other, we conversate with each other about the tough things Yahweh has done for us, right, Israel? And Yahweh listened and heard. He is. A scroll of remembrance was written in his presence concerning those who fear Yahweh and honored his name. See that? He writes it down. He take note of everything we do before him. We speak on all the tough things he done for us. Brought us through the week. He healed us. He hears all that, and he remembers those things, Israel. Yahweh ain't forgetful. Yahweh ain't somebody that's 120 now and he got dementia, and then he don't remember anything you done. No. Yahweh remembers every exact detail that you have done. Things that you've forgotten, he still remembers. They will be mine, says Yahweh, in the day when I make up my treasured possession. See that word again. And I will spare them, just as in compassion a man spares his son who serves him. And you will again see the distinction between the righteous and the wicked, between those who serve Yahweh and those who do not. You will see it in that day. Like I said, if you don't see it now, Yahweh is with his people. In that day, just wait. You will see the distinction. Who Yahweh is truly with. He is with his people, Israel. Like I said, when we newly come to this, don't get discouraged on the way. Yeah, the way might get dark a lot of times, but guess what? Yahweh's still right there to give you light. Let's go to Yahushua, Joshua, chapter 1. Yahushua chapter 1, I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the Torah my servant Moshe gave you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left. See that? That you may be successful wherever you go. See that? That's why it's a straight, narrow path. Stay in that path. Don't go to the right or to the left. If you do, you will not be successful. Do not let this book of the Torah depart from your mouth. Meditate on it day and night. See that? Lifetime of learning. Meditate on this, Israel, because this will get you through life. Everything in your life, anything that's in the world, It don't matter what it is, it's covered in Yahweh's word. It says, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. For Yahweh your Elohim will be with you wherever you go. I told Yahweh for that. See that? But you got to be sincere before him. You got to serve him wholeheartedly. And wherever you go, he is with you. He ain't just way up there in the heavens. He can't reach you when you're in trouble. He right there. Right there with all of us. He right here. Wherever you at, he's right on your homes, in school, at work, grocery store. Yahweh is there. So always think that, okay, Yahweh is with me. I will have victory as long as I follow him right. Let's go to my closing scripture. I hope you all, I know you all that been in this for a while, you all know how Yahweh works. You all know that Yahweh is there. But those that are newly converted, those that just come into this way, I hope you all can see through his word, those things that I'm bringing out this evening, to see that only person that you should follow is Yahweh and his son, Yahshua HaMashiach. All the other things in the world, not even worth it. All the other things in the world will lead to destruction. But the only one that cares about you, Israel, is Almighty Yahweh. So, like I said, stay encouraged. Stay delighted to follow Yahweh's ways. Because Yahweh don't change, do we? Yahweh does not change. So we can't change on him when he shows us the way. When we come to him and he opens our eyes, we have to be there for him the way he has been there for us. Right, Israel? Let's go to Deuteronomy 30. Deuteronomy 30 says, when all these blessings and curses I have set before you come upon you, and you take them to heart, wherever Yahweh your Elohim disperses you among the nations, and when you and your children return to Yahweh your Elohim and obey him with some of your heart, okay, all of your heart, and with all of your soul, according to everything I commanded you today, then Yahweh your Elohim will restore your fortunes and have compassion on you, and gather you again from all the nations where he scattered you. Even if you have been banished to the most distant land under the Hashemayim, from there Yahweh your Elohim will gather you and bring you back. Way over Australia, anywhere out there, Yahweh know where you at. Yeah, that's a big landmass. But Yahweh knows exactly where each and every one of his children are. He ain't going to leave you or forsake you. Now it says, he will make you more prosperous and numerous than your fathers. Yahweh your Elohim will circumcise your hearts and the hearts of your descendants, so that you may ahave him with all your heart and with all your soul, and live. Yahweh your Elohim will put all these curses on your enemies who hate and persecute you. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
That's what I'm waiting for. All the enemies that hate you and persecute you, they're going to get their due reward.
Hallelujah.
You will again obey Yahweh and follow all his commands I am giving you today. Then Yahweh your Elohim will make you most prosperous in all the work of your hands and the fruits of your womb, the young of your livestock and the crops of your land. See that? Prosperous in everything. And Yahweh will again delight in you and make you prosperous, just as he delighted in your fathers, if you obey Yahweh your Elohim and keep his commands and decrees that are written in this book of the Torah, and turn to Yahweh your Elohim with all of your heart and with all of your soul. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
That's the only way we're going to be baruch as a nation. That's the only way we are going to prosper as a nation, is when we turn to Almighty Yahweh and rely solely on him.
Yeah.
Israel, I hope those that are newly converting, those that are new to this, I hope you all feel strengthened in Yahweh's word. And you all continue to rely on Yahweh and continue to seek Yahweh while he may be found. But rely on him while he's yet near. Because the days are coming to a close. And I ain't going to stand up here and say, oh yeah, we're going to make it on our own. We don't need, no, we need Yahweh. We need a Redeemer. And Yahshua HaMashiach, his arm is going to come to this earth and he's going to get his people. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So in everything you do in life, always put Yahweh first. Israel, I ask that we all stand at this time as we go into prayer. Abba Yahweh, we told you for looking over us as your treasured possession. Abba Yahweh, continue to look over us as the apple of your eyes and continue to be there for us. Continue to baruch us. Continue to have everything that we touch prosper as long as we're doing these things in your name. And Abba Yahweh, continue to have your people draw closer and closer to you in these last days and draw further away from the world. Abba Yahweh, continue to even show the world that there's a day coming where destruction, chaos will come on this earth. And Abba Yahweh, awaken all those that are yours and continue to draw more and more your people to you. And Abba Yahweh, even raise more and more messengers up to put out your word, put out your truth to show Israel far and near that we must follow you. We must come to you in these last days in order to be saved. In Yahshua HaMashiach's name we pray. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.